Hello. Kathy, Victor, awake. We promised we would come. It is late. We don't have much to say this night. We feel as if the one before you has said enough beautiful things in a way that can speak to humanity. So we would like to speak to humanity's heart. Okay? How's that? Yes, the split has been quite intense today, in that there is not only a survival personality, which must assess risk. And of course, in this day and age, the Seth talks a lot about fear and guilt, whether it is the manufactured kind, the artificial kind, or biologic. And so, it gets the heart pumping when someone is seen as being in authority and big, very big and powerful, who has made it plain that they want to squish you like a bug or humiliate you, and they have the power to do so. So you can imagine that the fear feast on this planet is quite intense for those who enjoy that kind of banquet. We have never discussed this, but it is true. This one is vibrationally quite sensitive. She is not the only one. And there are some on this planet which are far darker and enjoy different sorts of energies. And not only enjoy them, but require them, we say. Require them. And we would say that tonight, oh my God, please, manage your fear individually. And as you project your future on potential and probable selves as well as others. Please. Your own energetic management is quite powerful and important at this point. Because we have discussed it many times, as has the entity, that, fear as a consciousness is quite entrapping. And we would say it's very sticky indeed. Yes, we have shown her pictures, and these were communicated to the Melissa. Yes, it's coming back to her now that there is a black strip that is alive and on a field, and it is very, very big, and it's alive. It moves like a worm, and it has dark telomeres. There are those who will understand, but these they're like tentacles that come out of the dark, and they do not touch the earth or go into the earth. It is more of just this free floating thing that will then, if it encounters a like energy, down it go. And if you don't hold that vibration, well then it goes on. Sticky. Energetic management of the entity is important. And how is this done? It's done with thoughts, dear one. Where do thoughts come from? Well, they come from what you think is possible and not what your expectations are. Certainly, yes, you may use the past as a template. Sure, everyone does to some degree. Sure. And by past, we mean your biologic fleshy past, yes? Not the Akashic past. Simply the linear, I was born on this day, la la la. It was snowing. And then I grew up. And I dated and I did all these things. And now I'm this old. And this is what I think about life. Okay, that is one past. Sure, yes indeed. We have been explaining to this one why it is she can write like a master. She understands whose energy she holds. she's known us for quite some time. It is simply a simple recognition of truth and acknowledgement, but more bringing in and being so grateful for the reality of it, reality, acceptance as reality. Would this be a belief? Yes, it's what you know to be true and what you know to be false, bad, dangerous. Okay, you see? What do you hold as your truth? And what are you afraid of this night when you lay the head on pillow? How is it that we go from a national election to how you feel about yourself as you lay down tonight? Because it matters. If you felt differently about yourself, your companions, your family, the strangers you encounter, and your enemies, there would be something quite different that you would be obsessing about tonight. And this president-elect that you're stewing about would have been a discard on a pile of jokes that didn't quite make anyone laugh. What you think and feel and know to be true creates your reality, individually and en masse. This is why there is a group of people tonight in varying degrees of a soulic distress, for they understand. They have been called. Are you one of them? Do you want to run? Have you also been thinking about getting your passport? We said there will be a change in the grid. We've talked about the geometrics before with the old ones, with the ones who are keyed, with Lumerians. And this, dear ones, is the beginning of a migration. It is not only the political environment which will cause this migration, but weather patterns. And we defer to the Master Cryon for more on weather changes. We allow this group, the Cryon group, to discuss this portion because it is, it's in the wheelhouse, it's good and it need not be amplified. We have other things to say. The only other thing that we want to make very plain tonight is that, and we are speaking to the old ones now, we are speaking to the elders. You understand you've been called, yes? Perhaps you're going to be called to the Mexico, yeah? To the France, to England, Norway, New Zealand. California. Yes, a migration is at hand. Listen to your heart and allow synchronicity its birth. You may use an I or an E for that word birth. Talk to, what do you want to call us? A team? Yourself? Your higher angels? Your higher self? God? The web? The field? A soul? And listen. Ask. I feel as if I'm in some sort of weird free fall. Perhaps it's one of those energetic things that woman talks about. But it feels new and I don't know what it means. But I feel pulled. I feel tugged. My feet are itching. There's something new in the air. You have been cold. Suddenly I realize just what I'm up against. Just what we are up against. And suddenly, bitching about it on Facebook doesn't seem to be enough. You have been cold. My God. The way in which I earn a living. Look at this. I am impoverished. And I'm unfulfilled. And I know of a better way. And I've been too much of a coward to do anything about it up until now, because I haven't believed in myself. But suddenly, well, the thoughts don't really feel like a dream. They feel like they could come into my reality and be my bread and butter. You have been cold. So, an election, well, it's much like a Christmas or a Thanksgiving or a Valentine's Day. We say, okay, here's how it goes. The rules are clearly explained. The date is set. Everyone gears up for it. And then everyone behaves in a certain way on that day. On the Christmas, well, you know, it don't matter what you do, but the idea is gift giving and love, right? Yes. Thanksgiving, well, you can eat anything you want, do it anywhere you want, but isn't the idea, don't the eyes roll when some sentimental sap says that, we need to go around the table and say what we are thankful for. Yes, it's a thankful thing. And Valentine's, well, we all know that's for the sweethearts, yes? Yes. So everyone picks the day and then behaves a certain way, does certain things, and has certain feelings about these things and activities. Election day is no different, dear. So, it's a human construct, and the humans are going this way and that way about its outcome. Well, so be it. So be it. Underneath it all are people's beating hearts and the minds which are more or less clogged with nonsense at this point, we would say. But this nonsense, it has value, it has worth, and it has purpose. Please, please. It is okay to feel the despair, the soul fatigue, the disappointment. Of course. This is the old one who is tired of the lifting and sees the darkness up ahead and goes, oh shit. It was finally getting light around here, and now I gotta go to work again. And this dark, it's so rigid. Oh, but it will be so easy to trick, so easy to vanquish, so easy to topple, so easy to expose, dear ones, so fun. Oh, so fun. You look back on these times and you'll see. It's not going to be quite as hard as when you look at the Hitler and try to squeeze some light out of the situation. There's very little light there. However, oh my God, the contrasts are so high. And the tools for getting to the light are exact and set true and on time, delivered expertly, and have resulted in what? You sitting here at the screen at whatever hour you are, hearing these words, which resonate, we would say, with many of the viewers' hearts and minds and souls, all as one. Ooh, a string or an instrument. You have been called to simply burn, oh, that much brighter. To walk with more confidence, not less. Don't you understand how easy it's going to be now? It's all out in the open. It's exposed. It's very hard to clean out a wound that is covered with intact skin. That is an abscess. That is your past. Now you have an open wound, and the disease is exposed. So, it's time to get to work on healing. It is done by each cell in this body resonating, vibrating with health and with love of self. And greater, which, of course, you understand, are one in the same. You have been called. So, P.F. Couture, 1818, hui, of course, the only time we look at the clock, isn't that pretty? 1818. Doubly. New beginnings, walking with what? Just as before. Responsible. Manifestation and infinity. 1818. 2 nines. Completion. Reaching up to another 18. Reducing to a 9. Look at those numbers. Whew. It is your humor, your gentleness, your willingness to reach out in kindness and in apology and in forgiveness, in humility and mastery. You, viewer, nearly 20 minutes in. So may we be so bold as to get personal. Look us in the eye. Regard our beauty. Regard our strength. Regard our wisdom. Feel our love and recognition and gratitude for you, just you. Thank you. If you have eyes looking into these eyes, please understand. You have been called. So to close, who's doing the calling? You are. You are. You are. You are the ones you have been waiting for. It's time. It's finally time. Breathe into it. Believe it's possible. Accept that change might be good. We can assure you it is. Expected, on time, requested, and benevolence itself. You are safe. Do you know why? To leave you now, we do so calling up the whales. Think you are the largest whale swimming the ocean. How much fear does that whale hold? How much? You think on that. For if you're watching these eyes and listening to this voice this far in, dear one, don't you understand? This one is whale in energy. You cannot walk around completely fearless. Or can you? It depends, we suppose, on how safe you feel, how unassailable you know yourself to be. Manage your energy, manage your thoughts, observe your beliefs, change them as you need to, and find that your behavior well, we assure you it'll be quite pleasing to yourself and others. We leave you now in peace, joy, love, and harmony by giving you the prayer we gave you at the beginning of this one's activation. Believe us when we say, we see you. We know you. We love you. Thank you.